So I had to ask myself why the hell I've been running for about 11 years from this shit. And the answer is because it's an obsession. I have an eighth house stellium. Those of you familiar with the eighth house and astrology know that it tends to bring out the obsessive tendencies in a person. Coupled with being on the spectrum, I tend to dive off the deep end into shit. And I've dove off the deep end with this shit more than once. Because it's easy to. I don't know what it is about my brain, but when I start looking into things, I go deep. And if I'm being honest, which at this point it only makes sense to be, I'm afraid of diving in and not being able to come back out. Like, as spiritual as I am, I have a heavy sense of skepticism, and I'm always looking for logical and practical explanations for things because I'm trying to keep a sense of balance in my head so I don't go, for lack of better words, Kanye crazy. Because it's definitely in me. I got the ego and the mind bold enough to allow it to happen. So, because I didn't know how to deal with that, or rather, I didn't know how to face that part of myself, it was easier to run. But in running from my dark side, because I was afraid to face it, I ended up suppressing my light side, which is no better, because then you end up living a miserable, empty half life. Despite having a lot of the things that I dreamed of as a kid right now, I've been pretty miserable, all because I won't let myself shine, because I'm afraid of the dark. But in accepting this call, that means that now I'm going to have to face it and find a healthy way not to necessarily get rid of it, because I think you need your dark side just as much as you need your light. Plus, I'm Eshu's kid. I'm supposed to be balanced on both sides. Because he's literally the Orisha who walks in the middle, like he's half good, half evil. So it's time to face it and embrace it. What exactly that looks like or means, I have no clue yet. Stick around though, I'm sure you'll find out. Toodles.